license. Try what I am, attack on Titan. I'm using your reality, something like lightning. I'm taking a liking. There's a couple Jones, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with an hour beside me, and then it's the economy, cause the text on the property. Said I pay with the paper, it said I do all got me, it said, okay, wipe your nose, cold, follow, cold. I'm an animal, suicide low, goes on the top of the then it goes, getting venom on road. When I be picky, I eat my nigga more. Go, yo, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on me. Yo, 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 go, put that on me. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep jerk
We've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson is out there with O'Neal. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And Embiid is right there. Greg, a big congratulations right to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Harden against Dinwiddie. Embiid wide open. Rebounded by the Nets. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And this game just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Here's Tucker after the made shot from the chosen one. They swipe it. Passes it to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Here's the chosen one. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Three-pointer. Maxey grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harris finds Embiid. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Harris. Yarbrough. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
The chosen one's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Here's Harden. Tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Here's Embiid. The baseline jumper goes down. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You'd think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option, too.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's the chosen one. 8 points for him. Pass to Thomas. A three-pointer is right on target.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Harrell, guarded closely. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Melton, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Finney Smith, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Timeout called the 76ers. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Nets, Simmons checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Harden, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's Thomas on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thomas got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Harden has a wide open look. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's the chosen one. 8 points for him. Pass to Thomas from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the buzzer sounds in the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Brooklyn ahead, running away with it. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Tobias Harris. E.J. Tucker is out there with Harrell. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. Here's O'Neal. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Nets, Mikal Bridges comes in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 points.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best, owning the paint.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 8. Out to the right wing. Bridges outside. And the Nets, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the pass to Tucker. With some arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. The chosen one's got 7 rebounds in the game. He dishes it to Johnson. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Milton kicks it to Tucker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with. And he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 8. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Maxey.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Maxey. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The Nets have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Bridges outside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And a change for the Nets. Joe Harris is checked in for Royce O'Neal. 1:19 left in the first half. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Melton. The 76ers with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. He feeds it to Embiid to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
The chosen one gets the basket.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
On the wing, Harris kicks it to McDaniels. Pass to Melton. 29 seconds left here in the second. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Violation.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that.
And so it's Brooklyn enjoying the kind of giant.
Your 76ers, 12. The Nets, 56.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. The chosen one out there with O'Neal. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Now Tucker, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. From deep, Harden. A chosen one with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Harris looking it over. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Assisted by
Bridges has got 16 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Dinwiddie against Harden. It's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And the 76ers with some changes. Shake Milton comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Harden against Dinwiddie. Here's Embiid. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Second team foul.
Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. Watch out now. The process is at work.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Yarborough from beyond the arc and then some. The chosen one's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Harden the pass to Melton. There's the dish to Embiid. That one doesn't go. The Nets go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough.
3 points.
But that's how you win games.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. He just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Tucker. It's deflected. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Tucker. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Nets. O'Neal passes to the chosen one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Harden surveying the D. Passes it to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Tucker. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The chosen one passes to Bridges. Offensive rebound.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Milton. On the wing, Melton. Defended by Bridges. Here's Embiid. To end the drought. That's tipped.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Bridges left side. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Harden finds Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Look to him over and over to make things happen. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Martin on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Harrell. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Niang in at the power forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Niang. Maxey looking it over. Lays it up off the glass.
He does not lack the confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Finney Smith and another assist. Curry with it. Maxey covering. Three-pointer. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from the chosen one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Milton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Curry trying to break free. And the Nets, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format.
At the line for your
Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Watanabe's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for Seth Curry. Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended.
Hey, right here.
Here's Yarborough. Off target from outside. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. The pass to Niang. Outside, Maxey. There's the three. A shot by McDaniels, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And free throw good from the chosen one. Inuel House is checked in for Philadelphia.
At the line for
D'Anthony Melton comes in for Maxey.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The 76ers again can't hit it. And for the Nets, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Sumner passes to Harris. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Oh, man!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Over to the left wing. Niang. And it's off from three-point range. And stolen by Dedmon.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
The chosen one gets the basket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And there it is for him.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Milton. The chosen one's shot is off. Milton with it. Milton kicks to Milton. Down low. And Dedmon throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise. To the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Great win, but defensively, what do you want to see your team get better at as the season continues?
Defense is a mindset, man. You know, every guy has to take it upon himself to say, I'm not going to let this dude get by me. You know, that's my mentality every time I step on the court, at least.
No, you were challenging a ton of shots out there tonight, and it looked like you really had them hesitant in the second half.
Yeah, man, that's the game within the game, you know. No one likes to get this shot blocked. You know, you got to put...
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Put up on the I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep music. My presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, why not try it. My swag, they wanna buy it. But
took no handout on no loan. We ain't cut the same in the show. Can't leak if you ain't living by the code. That's just something that we don't condone. Gotta learn to get it on your own. I can't let it fade and never glow. Had to write it down, had to check it off. Recipe was bland, had to add it soft. 40,000 hours working on my craft. Said if I spend my last, I'ma make it back. Gotta keep it going, gotta keep it going. Never backtracking when you're moving forward. They ain't heard enough till they heard of us. So we gon' get it bustin' till I'm turn it up. I can't take this gift for granted. From where you started, look at where you at. I came a long way from the bottom. Ain't no way we ever turning back. Cause I've been on my grind. Wake up, get it first. I can't waste no time. I put in the work. We on 4th and long. Gotta go convert. Head up in the clouds, but it's 10 toes. Okay, I came from the 908 and I made something. The Garden State, look how I blossom. Can't take nothing away. And I did it all with limited help. No manager, label, investment, so I did it myself. Face to face with my fears. Overcame every doubt. I'm just chasing longevity. I'm not in it for clout. Tell them I could never slack like I'm missing my belt. Trying to throw me in with the sharks and I turn into felt. Switch it up. I'm back in my stride, back in my zone. Yeah. I gotta get it before I'm gone. Yeah. Can't let opinions alter my growth. A lot of these critics incredible. No, I gotta know. I gotta pack it and get on the road. I gotta take it to places they said I won't make it and show them I never plateau. I gotta get it, can't wait to be timid. The plan is in motion, I'm seeing the vision. I know that they live it. I came here to win it. I'm balling in practice, or video scrimmage. I can't take this gift for granted. When you started, look at where you at. I came a long way from the bottom. Ain't no way we ever turning back. Cause I've been on my grind. Wake up, get it first. I can't waste no time. I put in the work. We on 4th and long. Gotta go convert. Head up in the clouds, but it's 10 toes in the dirt.
Never let it me. Oh, numbers popping up, scam likely. I was in my own fight, he's supreme. Trying to put a high piece on. I made the killing in billions. Till then they feeling so count blues like your 6 sons, $1 million to free my dog at the. And I might drop a dub on the dime. If you. Oh. Like the gun in your day ones, ain't always it that you come with, huh? Who gon' keep it really from the trunk? Ride through the city with. Really from the slum. Where I'm from, had to. Oh, not the window. Oh, see them around my eyes, those ain't my friends. No. Oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies, flying on me. I get no sleep, I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep. I just walked in through the front door, left for the with a back in. One truck with me back then, it look a little sweet, try to tap in. Transaction, y'all just get money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss. Bigger than coming, the harder they gon' fall. I done been said about I used to love. I put the trust in man in the cup. She's more skilled, young thug. I'm telling you what it is, I'm talking about what it was. Yeah, you got, but everybody got, just put it like, oh, out the window. Oh, see them around my eyes, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like homies plotting on me. I flight attendants through the doors. Yeah, yeah. We went to Hawaii to change the climate. Yeah, yeah. She had a little buddy. Yeah, yeah. She said, Ronnie, it's out of your diamonds. Yeah, yeah. Put my Emma cuts on it. Yeah, yeah. Hopping islands just to change my environment. We plotting on Rarers, started in Dodges. Hey, I like 4 hands on me when I give my massages. Hey, I call her Lil Nicky. I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little. I got fatigue on my body, on my Maserati. It's Ferrari, I'm going high space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping the fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm a friend. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton down. I was in the back eating jambalaya. How about the PD straight in my pajamas?
Trop je suis loin de Candy que des bandits dans le son de système. Si toi tu nous as menti, ça sera pas joli pour ceux qui t'aiment. Au chez nous y a pas de week-end, c'est napolitaine. Quand j'aurai racheté nos terres au bled, là je pourrai stand. Il faut les rappeurs. Ce mois-ci je suis en bénéf, il faut une paire viscère. Si j'ai la froid comme l'hiver, je siffle dans un pièce. Là je suis par le yaro, on n'a jamais eu le temps d'être ado. La surprise ça trempe, on dit que je suis pas bon pour les cadeaux. Je me rappelle pas de son nom, mais trop d'eau. Y'a pas de tuto pour les. Des gars font gaulerie comme Golo, on sort le. On fait notre boulot. Big up aux refs qui ont caché mes meubles comme Babylone a cassé ma porte. Ils ont mes ancêtres sur leur main, c'est. Ils veulent que je vote. Nico, on est pas potes. Dans la porte, on est pas potes. Nico, on est pas potes. Dans la porte, on est pas potes. Elle fait une fixette sur moi. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur moi. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur moi. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur moi. A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Donc je parle mili, c'est que ma vie n'est pas belle. Je suis dans la cabine, je danse comme un gorille. J'ai le truc par pied pour en public. Dans une épave, cagoule les gants, quand y'a rien à pique, grave cagoule les gants, même quand le soleil tape, j'ai vu mes grands changer après le. Serré dans l'habitacle, 50 000 coffrés dans un clic-clac, tellement ils courent, ils font des claquages dès qu'on dit, faut pas que tu craques. Nouvelle technologie, je peux te localiser, la position exacte. T'as un bon style, tu passes partout, je te vois dans les soirées. Senti la pression de la fuite, j'suis tellement déçu, j'ai jamais eu ça. Faut que t'apprennes à vivre comme ça, j'ai dû convoquer le staff, t'as cru qu'on allait. Carton dans les chaussettes, je voulais m'inscrire au foot, des tacles. Dans la main droite, les mains sur le capot, ils ont rien vu, c'est grave. Y'a tous mes cavacs qui viennent chicoter, on m'a averti que t'as stoppé de vivre. Les hommes ont remixé les livres, que Dieu t'évite de nous croiser. Tu vas te calmer où on va, toi et ton équipe de 3ème div. Baveux est né à Tel Aviv, mon baveux est né à Tel Aviv. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France. Elle fait une fixette sur ma A6, A7, je fais le tour de France.
money, they can't stand us, man. I want a whole lot of green hair, a pair of nice jeans, up with the new in a pair of ice creams. Ever since I was a teen, I was focused on the cream, on the clothes and the kicks. I don't really count on the next thing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck lean. I don't really count on the X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck lean. New my state, in a new spot. A TikTok, bought a new watch, it's my time now. On my G-Shot, first coat, fresh off the passport. Talk me too, keep it PC, nah, I'ma let them. Everybody wanna be the man, I'm the counting money in the backdrop. Oh, is the there's a lubricant, young exuberant, moving through the city where your Uber went. Am I killing it or am I losing it? Instead of counting sheep, I count dollars. Ride a heavy Impala. If I make that inch taller, then I upgrade to a skywalker. Rap elite, I'm top tier. Kill a game, then drop tears. I'm scarecrow, I reveal your worst fears. Work hard till they on Star Island, but I won't stop till I own Star Island. Money stack up and it just keep piling. Drop top windshield, Audi 5000. I don't really count on the X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck lean. I don't really count on the X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck lean. I don't really count on the X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck lean. I don't really count on the X-Wing, I'm just on to the next thing. Growing up, I didn't have the best things, now my diamonds on my neck lean.
Oh, yeah, top of the morning, ladies and gentlemen.
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got the chosen one. Cameron Johnson is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. They grabbed their own miss. Pirtle. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets on offense. Pass to the chosen one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Now Van Vliet. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes passes to Siakam. To the inside. Trent gets the bucket.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, B.A., having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Bridges with the steal. Inside. O'Neal passes to Bridges. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now here's Barnes. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. He gets that one.
Wow, he's becoming a more sophisticated scorer. Siakam beats good D with better O.
Here's the 3. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Their mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Here's Barnes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's the chosen one. He's coming off a 31-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Barnes with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free. It's the Nets now. So for Brooklyn now, Johnson is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Now, here's Bridges. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Yarbrough. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. It's Trent on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Here's the chosen one. This one for 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Bridges. Yep, that one goes in there. Anunoby's got 8 points. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's the chosen one, covered by Siakam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Siakam kicks to VanVleet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. It's tipped. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And yes, it's good. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's the chosen one. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Dishes it to Johnson. Passes it to the chosen one. Dinwiddie, left side. It's good from long range.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. VanVleet passes to Siakam. And again, Toronto no luck.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The pass to Bridges. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trent against Dinwiddie. Trent kicks to Siakam. That one drops for him. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 8. Pass to Dinwiddie from downtown. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Raptors trail by 10. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Fred VanVleet. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Barnes. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. They get it back. Passes to Anunoby. Thomas with the block. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Anunoby. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. Here's Poeltl. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Poeltl's got his first basket of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Kicks it to Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Now, here's Trent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Poeltl. Curry way outside, and the Nets another three. Here's Trent. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, Please give a big round of applause.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Van Vliet outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shot by Johnson, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. It's an 18-point game. They get it again. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Young's checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw off from Barnes.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
That's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the chosen one. Deciding where to go with it. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he is checked in for Young. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. Chris Boucher is checked in for Barnes. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. And a new group in for the Nets. The chosen one, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. O'Neal's checked in for Bridges. And Thomas subbed in for Dinwiddie. For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Thomas passes to the chosen one. 3 seconds left, and that one drops. The chosen one's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. The chosen one out there with O'Neal. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Achua kicks to Boucher. Off target from three-point range.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Yarborough. Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to the chosen one. No good with the triple. The Raptors shooting 41% for the game. To the paint. Here's Achua. Stolen by O'Neal. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Pass to the chosen one. Got a hand on it. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Harris against Boucher. He kicks it to Pirtle. Pass to Trent. That one goes in. Trent's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Toronto calls timeout. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest. Both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Great team win tonight. Very balanced offense. What was the difference?
Just trusting one another out there, you know. Wait. Let me guess. You got some. You know, man, I'll say it's very disappointing.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, load up on the. I'm trying to get. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. I stepped in the club. There you go. My keep using my presence start up. The girls get excited. Hold on, wanna try it. I'm like, why not try it? My sweat, they wanna buy it. My they wanna try it. Club going stupid. When I they do it. Jury got a jugging and she moving. Grove Street dealing. Who you? Bro, 2 years ago, now I'm worth $1 million. Jumping to the ceiling. That's how we ballin'. You know that I'm rolling through another. Now I'm out the meter. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party.
is a tough choice. Pick your favorite play and send them to the top play of Season 5 next.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges. Royce O'Neal is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's the chosen one in at the center position. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Pass to the chosen one. Dinwiddie outside. Here's the chosen one. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Nembhard. Tipped. Now Bridges. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. The chosen one shot is good. And MP putting in work across the board for this team. He has multiple triple-doubles on the season.
Yes, so many great players never even get one triple-double. To see MP do it so often shows you what a special talent he is.
Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's the chosen one. They get it back. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Heel. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Excellent concentration by Hill, taking the contact and still getting the shot to fall.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. The front office and coaching staff are feel comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Jackson. Pass to the chosen one. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And it's Hield, missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's O'Neal. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Jackson. Here's the chosen one. The three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Nesmith. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Halliburton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Halliburton's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
For the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton, he's checked in. Brooklyn shooting just 33% so far in this game. Indiana switching things up recently. Going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round, but the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Matherin and Hield out on the perimeter. Jackson out there with Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
To the lineup for the Nets, Cameron Johnson.
Here's Hield. Inside. Nembhard, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8 points now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Matherin. Now here's Hield. Here's Neesmith. Here's Matherin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Here's the chosen one, and the Nets, another 3.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Pass to Matherin. And here's Hield. Here's Matherin. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Indiana ball.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
From Aaron Neesmith.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Jackson. Here's the chosen one. The rebound by Nembhard.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Deflected. And he's able to get it back.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Indiana. And he makes the first. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Jackson.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The chosen one grabs a board. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Pulls up. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Indiana again missing. Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. It's stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Pacers. You got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges.
On the court.
So it's the Pacers now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Jackson. The shot misses. Good D by Finney Smith. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Back to Duarte. Halliburton left side. They get it back.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's the chosen one. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Give him 20.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside heel. Smith right side. Pass to Duarte. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound Brooklyn. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Here's Heel. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
As a larger guard, Hill can get up with the big boys.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Pacers out in front, up 7. Ed will step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. On the floor for the Nets. Royce O'Neal is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's the chosen one. In at the 5, down low.
And look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Pass to Heel. Here's Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protect. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Johnson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, for Cam Johnson, he was incredible during the 2021 playoffs, Richard.
How about Cam going 50, 40, 90 for the entire playoffs? 70% from the field in the conference finals. Unreal for a three-point shooter. A key part of that Suns finals run.
Pass to Matherin. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. 7 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They take possessions like that one all day. And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Substitute. At the line for the Nets, Cameron Thomas, shooting 1.
Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Back to Halliburton. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And the shot's good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Goes back up. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 27. Nails it from beyond the arc. Give him 30. Healed with the ball over Finney-Smith. And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry.
49.
Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Possession by
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Indiana leading. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Buddy Hield is out there with Nesmith. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's the chosen one. Defended by Jackson. Here's the chosen one. Nets keep it alive. Another shot. No good there. Indiana shooting at about 44% so far. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And he can't get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Hield. And it's the chosen one missing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Over to the wing. There's Nesmith with the 3. Can't hit that one.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers. Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. And it's Bridges in for Thomas.
People upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And here's Halliburton. Up again. Here's Jackson. And there's the rejection. And now the Nets on the break. Here's the chosen one.
He's committed only 1 turnover through halftime, but he has been far more careless with the ball in the
his feet and he takes the hit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
To take the lead. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pacers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's the chosen one. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. O'Neal on the wing. Here's the chosen one. No good on the triple. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
The Pacers making a switch here. Heald's checked in. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Here's the chosen one. Defended by Jackson. Here's the chosen one. It's good!
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hield against Johnson. Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Can't cash it in. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And it's Hield missing. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really...
Nate, come on, man. You know I bring that physical attitude every night.
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. What a bad jacket. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, I'm trying to get. Yeah, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Well, it looks like we've got a handle on this whole leadership thing for the time being.
Yeah, hashtags MP, leader, and
MP, glad you're here. I got to talk to you.
Yeah, man, I was about to say what's up, but you look a little bit upset.
MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton. You hit those goals, and we'll have no choice but to start you. Phil Boyer will see to it himself.
I got you, Coach.
Okay, enough, Ernest. Look, we're all pulling for you, MP.
We're all pulling for you, MP.
We know you can do this.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. But I got you, Coach. I got you, Coach.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Johnson is out there with Sharp, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
Well, Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Here's Yarborough into the lane. Doesn't go that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here's Reddish. He had 10 points in the win against New York. Grant the pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. Back to Grant. From deep. They get it back. And finished off by Nurkic.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go on. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you... Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Trailblazers on offense, trailing by 4. Back to Johnson. To the right side. Left side, Grant. Tries from 10. Brooklyn with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Nurkic against Simmons. Nurkic can't hit. Nets leading by 6.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Johnson comes in for Harris. Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Eubanks, covered by Johnson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's the chosen one. Last time out, he had 44 points. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Thibault with the ball. Johnson's there. And that one's good. Thibault.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
That drive. Wow.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 12. Makes good on the step-back jumper. The chosen one's got 14 points for the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Johnson, rebounded by the Nets. The chosen one's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Now heading onto the floor,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The chosen one out there with Harris. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Reddish. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there are some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
The chosen one gets the basket. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 11-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Nets leading by 11. Harris passes to Bridges. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
Well, I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Trailblazers trail by 15. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Nurkic against Simmons. Grant, and it's blocked.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's the chosen one. 19 points in the game. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. The chosen one's got 22.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Finney-Smith's checked in for Harris. And then for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Justice Winslow comes in for Grant. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Johnson. To end the cold streak. Unable to get that one. Dinwiddie with some nice G.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Trailblazers trail by 20.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Now, here's Sean. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over in the corner, Reddish. Five on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Thomas comes in for Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Portland with a change here, too. Little's checked in. The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Johnson against Winslow. And here's Sharp. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Knicks in New York. Here's Eubanks. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. 1:03 left in the first half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Now, here's Sean. Tight defense on him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now the pass to Claxton. Here's the chosen one. 26 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Johnson, that's for 2. He's off on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Chalk up 2 there.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Brooklyn.
And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic, the pivot. Oh!
Can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Grant. Passes it to the chosen one. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Grant. Now, here's Sharp. Dinwiddie covering. Shot from 12. Portland no good that time either. Nets leading by 22. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside.
3 for 3 from the free throw line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And that one misses. Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
He only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learned early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
Both free throws good from the chosen one. Portland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Back to Johnson. To the middle. Thibault, the pass to Watford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The chosen one passes to Sumner. Here's Yarborough. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 33 points for the chosen one.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. But
and so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And
Now, you guys managed to secure this victory with hard work on both ends of the court. How did you get it done?
It was nothing fancy, John.
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to the bench?
I mean, from day one, I've always said I'm happy to come.
You know, it's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching from...
No.
There's not?
No.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. That's his job, to make the team better. So I'm not mad at that.
Wait, you don't...
I got a whole lot of money. Y'all it for me. Never let it me. Oh, numbers popping up, scan like me. I was in my old fights, he's a great. Trying to